Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader known as Fijian Traders. This is Mr. Singh. Folks, OCGN, man, what a week, what a day we had on Friday. Even though we went high of 98 cents, we couldn't break out, and what I mentioned on my previous video, it's going to be a very hard resistance to break, right? But but relax, chill. This is a beautiful setup is about to happen, and which I'm gonna discuss on the technical side. But we gotta talk about the news, right? The news that I mentioned in my previous one, it was officially on their website too now. It's about the phase 3 study design of OCU 400 as the market potential for its first in class product candidate, right? The panel offers a first-hand experience of OCU 400 phase of one and a half of a clinical trial with RAC monitoring has been completed for 12 months of therapy and lead investigator. So Mr. Shankar was talking about in Abu Dhabi, also in about this, and is also released on that. I'm excited about this company. This company is finally doing something. It has been doing it, but finally the product is been coming in, right? And this is we had this big jump on the stock, went in $50 and came back, right? As expected, as I mentioned in my video, and why I have not shown my shares yet. Yes, folks, I am still invested. You can clearly see that I'm still holding my 50,000 shares on OCGN, and I'm not going anywhere, right? And I could have sold it at 150 and took tons of profit on that. But when I bought it, and when I was talking to you guys and discussing in the videos, we were at 30 cents, 40 cents around, right? Why should I sell it right now? Because the setup indicates right now on the technical side a uptrend for another round two coming, right? And what it's gonna look like, I'm gonna share on the technical side. But folks, I want you to have a plan, right? I want you guys. I know some of you guys are wondering and say, hey, are we gonna have another run? What is going on? Are we done yet? If we were done, and I'll tell you, right, let's talk on the technical side. So it's easy for me to explain it because because there's a lot of questions coming in, and I want to discuss with you guys, right? And we're gonna go back to 1 month, right? And then I'm gonna make my cycle back, coming back to on that. But on 1 month, right, when we had this beautiful run, right, when we were right over here sitting at 50 cents, we had this jump, came back, and beautiful setup, right here. For example, I'll go all the way back. Like, let's go all the way back right here, right? When we were talking about it, right? And it's not even far. Like in February, right? Last month, which today is the first, right? When I'm doing this video, we were sitting at about roughly around 50 cents, and we had this spike of high of 69 cents, and we came back. Everybody was said, oh, it's done. And I said, no, folks, it is a beautiful setup. Then we made higher highs, higher lows, and we shoot all the way to 150, right? This gap, all the way that we had from 90 cents, went to 150. Guess what? We got to fill the gap needs to be filled up, which did happen. People sold, it happened, and came back right here. But our beautiful. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this resistance support level right here, because now we're not on that category right now. So we're still going to have two more support. But you can see my blue line, right? And my pink line, which is our beautiful 200-day EMA sitting at 87 cents, right? Roughly about 88 cents. And the blue line is sitting at 94 cents. Guess what, folks? We closed today above all those moving averages. And once a stock has this pullback, came back and tested right here, and now we're trading sideways, right? And it is creating not a hefty bull flag pattern yet, because we had this jump and then we pulled back again. It's trading sideways. Now what's going to happen, because the stock is going in oversold territory, right? And once it's about to happen, you have another massive run comes in. The MACD, you look at it, it's flat, it's beautiful, green, neither buying, neither selling, right? Volume predicts price, we don't have volume. As usual, we don't have that volume. We needed the volume over here. When we had this massive volume went up, but you see the red candles came in right here and push it down, right? So short interests are down, way down right now, so I am not worried about that, right? So but he is trading on the sideways on that. So we're gonna look at 6 months, right? Because this is week is coming in is very important, because I am very confident we'll be sitting above $1 on OCGN right now, and it's roughly about 120 that I'm looking at on the 6 months. The pink line, you can clearly see this was our moving average, still above. The blue line, which is the 60-day EMA, right? Technical analysis do not lie. Moving averages do not lie. They don't go emotions. They don't go feelings. They go based on their movement on that. And time has acted as a support and still acting as a support right now, which is sitting at 88 cents, right? We closed on Friday was 96 cents, even though we tested high of 98 cents. But the magic number we gotta close is 98 cents, right? So 99 cents, 98 cents we gotta destroy and hold. When we hold, we'll be trading in this back gap where is from 98 to $1.28. I was about to say 128, which is gonna be beautiful, right? But it's gonna be $1.28 trading here because we traded in between these two channel support and resistance, which I discussed on my previous video. Nothing changes. If you think in that, go watch my previous video, and I did mention about this, the massive, the support right here and the resistance right here. Time and time we've been trading in between this channel right here, and we are about to have this breakout coming in because RSI still is kind of going to an overbought territory, which a reversal is about to happen and is going to have it, right? Year to date, we're going to look at the year to date because year to date plays also a massive part on OCGN. And guess what, right? What is holding is this blue line. You can see my blue line is sitting at 64 cents. The pink line is sitting at roughly at about 67 cents. What does it mean, right? Look at this. They are about to have this crossover. Look at this right here. Crossover on that year to date. We had a crossover on 3 months, 1 month. We have a crossover on 3 months. We have a crossover on 6 months. We don't have a crossover. And once we cross over, mark my word, folks, mark my word, we are going all the way to $2 to $3 in a hot second, and it's gonna go all the way high. Even though my two ranges, so you can clearly see that my 96 cents is 98 cents is sitting right here as my resistance. $1.28, $1.40, $1.60. It's the next four levels that we need to break and destroy on that. But clearly it shows that we are not there yet, right? Because we have not crossed over, but we had this massive trend right here. Because you can clearly see that once we have this blue line, which is right here, it was acting as a resistance, which is trading above, right? This needs to be a switch over. The pink needs to be down here, the blue needs to go up, and it needs to have this crossover. And that's why we are trading on that, and why we're gonna go back and kind of look at the 5-year. Hopefully my chart is not too crowded for you to guys see it, but it is, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna waste my time on the 5-year because I wanted to show you guys on the 5-year. But you can clearly see that has been a downtrend pattern, right? A downtrend pattern. I know all my resistance level are all lined up because it's gonna happen, folks, and it is right here all the way. You can see how we're making higher lows all the way to the right here 44 cents, and this is the time where is a reversal setup. On a year to date, it is clearly a bull flag pattern, right? Traded down, up, pull back. Now we're trading sideways and go make another high. So 150, 98 cents, 128, 140, 160 are the key resistance to break, and I have no doubt that we will be breaking it because Mr. Shankar has been talking Abu Dhabi and all this news coming in, and then talking about the investors getting involved. Everything is pointing it, right? So crossover, we need that, right? One over here on year to date, on a 3-month, on a 1-month chart, right? On the 1-month chart, you can clearly see that, oh my god, what happened to my chart? On a 1-month, you can clearly see that we are holding on the support level, and we are all on the uptrend right now because we closed today both on our moving both are closed above on our moving average, which is a beautiful setup for an uptrend. Hey folks, I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a great weekend. I wanted to do this video on Friday so you guys can understand what's coming up. I'm very confident OCGN is gonna come out from the 96 level, 90s level, and go to dollars. I know 98 cents has been a massive resistance, But buckle up, folks, because it is going to be a great week coming up for us. I'm invested. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. This is my long term, also where I can sit for 5 years. I don't have to worry about it. But I need the stock to go over 150 to give us that assurance for a long term on that. But that is going to be a very key to see that, right? Overall, looking on the fundamental side of the company is looking great with all this development. Granted that stock is moving slowly, but the volume predicts price. We don't have that volume yet, but once we cross over 150, it brings attention to other investors to come in and will make this price to go up higher too. So I am very excited about it, folks. Buckle up, fasten your seatbelt, and enjoy the ride, because this is going to be a very good week coming up, and I'm very confident about it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification and smash that like button. Thank you.